here yesterday. 더워.
Sae Mee, what is something you're afraid of?
What
What are you afraid of?
afraid of?
Anything.
I'm afraid of Aaron fart.
You're afraid of Aaron's farts?
Yeah, when I in the blanket.
And he puts the blanket over your head?
Yeah, when I in the blanket time,
Uh-huh.
Aaron fart. That feels like I'm die soon.
Yeah, you're gonna die soon?
Yeah. Make here problem.
Chest problem? Breathing problem?
Turn right onto Southwest
my mom.
Avenue.
My Look at my mom.
It's funny, Sae Mee was really angry and she was saying, if you smell too many farts,
for 1.5 miles.
you can get some health problem from that. Do search about that. And I searched about that, but all I could find, to my surprise, was so many articles about how healthy it is to smell farts.
No.
Yeah, I had no idea how healthy it was until she said that.
클로드 윈더. And then my mom, before my mom did ear surgery, because here have some 염증, how say 염증?
She nose surgery?
Inside some problem,
Breathing problem?
or like that, similar. But my mom surgery, so I asked when I child, I asked, Mom, why you do surgery? You're sick? I said, yeah, I'm sick because your papa and your brother too much fart. It's making mom's nose problem. But my mom seriously told me that.
And you
So
thought
I
for a long
trusted
time?
it.
So you're always afraid of farts now? Especially Aaron's farts?
Yeah, because now that I have many cough.
You have a cough now. You got secondhand fart. It's an epidemic.
What is that?
You know when somebody's smoking and you breathe in the smoke? People say, oh, it's bad for you. I don't know what the studies are for that.
Yeah, I
Is it
heard
good or-
that. I don't like smell.
Well, my dad smoked for a long time. I think he still smoked when I was a kid, so I feel like I have low stamina. I get tired easily when I like run too fast. So I don't know if it's because he smoked when I was a kid.
No, it's just because your age.
Huh?
It's just because your age.
What? No stamina?
Well, stamina.
Are you fast?
What's yours? What you afraid of?
What am I afraid of?
Actually, I think Asians probably have high stamina.
Overall? You never see them in marathons, though.
I don't know. I was thinking about nerdy type of people, or
Oh, you mean durability? Like staying up late and like...
I think they got the stamina. I don't think they got the muscle.
You never
I think they definitely have the stamina. They got the patience and all that.
They have the mental stamina.
The mental stamina.
But you never see them on like survival shows, you know? Like they drop in the middle of anywhere, and it's never an Asian.
It's because they don't want to be the center of attention.
Speaking of center of attention, well, I don't like being the center of attention. Sometimes, like speaking in front of crowds, I don't like that. That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm afraid of dying.
Huh? You're afraid of dying? Why?
Because I don't know dying word. And so I'm afraid of dying. So I tell Aaron, when I die, I'm afraid. So when I die, just romantic talk like when I die, I hope if we die same time together.
Oh, is that die same time together?
Yeah, I said that, but Aaron said, no, I'm afraid of die too. Just you first die. I'm fine. So Oh, okay.
You ever see those? I don't know if it's true or not, but you see these old couples that grow old together and then they die together.
Yeah, one dies and the other dies
Yeah.
right after that.
I like they're literally so sad that they give up. Can you do that? Are you capable of just like giving up your internal functions? Just give up. You know?
Like you can make yourself die with your mind.
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
Hey, my glasses right there. I hope
Oh my
not.
God.
But I don't know if it's just they're just made up stories or what. But
No, I
I don't
think
know.
it's kind of true. I've heard a lot of stories like that.
Oh, why
Wow.
you didn't tell me about
I didn't know
this?
about that.
Yeah, your sunscreen can extend.
Wow, so I
Your sun
already
visor.
sometimes sun here.
Uh
So I already hanging my clothes with can.
huh.
Oh,
It is directly in my eyes right now.
so good.
Use that thing.
I'm just letting the listeners know so they feel like they're with us.
Oh, I see.
Oh, today good beach day.
It's a little humid, maybe. No, it's just because we came out air conditioned.
So sunny today.
What else am I afraid of? I guess that's it. Sometimes I get nervous in front of talking a bunch of people. What about you, Aaron? What are you afraid of?
Nothing.
Nothing? Did you say you're afraid of dying? Or are you just kidding?
I don't think about that too much.
Yeah, it is what it is, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? That's so funny. What were you afraid of as a kid? How about that? Anything? Like monsters or sharks or...
I was the small door, and then people door, human door,
A human door?
human shaped door,
Doll.
door.
Oh,
like
doll.
a little big set. Not Bobby. Bobby's fine. I love Bobby, but
Who's Bobby?
Bobby door, Bobby door, Bobby.
Barbie.
Oh, Barbie. Barbie.
So what's different? I say Bobby.
Barbie.
Barbie. R.
Barbie.
Barbie.
And then after I saw the Chucky,
Oh, Chucky? That movie?
oh, after I can't see the baby door.
Yeah. Well, baby dolls are just kind of creepy. I think everybody thinks they're kind of creepy. I mean, not everybody, but it looks weird, right? Like a real person. Yeah. I think Freddy Krueger really scared me as a kid. It's just so creepy. That face, and then gets you in your dreams. Do you remember Freddy Krueger, Sae Mee? The movie? The guy with the claws like this, and his face looks like very like veins. It's like it's a monster movie or a horror movie.
I saw.
I don't think she
No,
knows.
she doesn't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that scared me really bad.
And I'm scared. What? And you?
Oh! Hope so. I don't have a scare.
Even as a kid, you afraid of anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. Man, you're just fearless. Just a smooth sailing for Aaron Philby, huh? Growing up, just easy peasy, all right?
It was, there was annoyances and frustrations with sisters and things like that.
Oh, I was really afraid of needles too.
What's a needle?
Needle, you know, when you get a shot in your arm or something. As a kid, I didn't like it.
Yeah, I was scared. I didn't like that either.
Is the air on?
Is it
I think
too
so.
cold in here?
Oh no, I just didn't feel it.
Or you were hot?
A little
Oh,
bit.
there's one more.
Oh, back here. I see. Open it. Ah, there we go.
Most of my dreams, a theme that runs through my dreams is where I'm like at school and there's all this, and I got all this homework and stuff, and I got all these classes I got to be at, and I'll be in the class, and I won't know what's going on, and I won't know what class I'm supposed to be at, and I'll be just on the edge of, I'll be just on the tip of being able to get some sort of hold on the situation of how to do the homework, but it's just all chaotic, and like everybody else knows what's going on. That's the crux of my fears, maybe. You know, like in life, just like
Anxiety, a little bit.
Anxiety about.
Did you like school as a kid? Or was that a nerve-wracking thing?
I would like it at the beginning, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do good this year, and then I'd start to lose track of everything, and then it would slip away, and then there was one class I remember where I was just like way behind. It was going on spring break, and you're just waiting for if I can just get to spring break, if I could just, like, I know it'll all be done when I get to this time, and like, I know I got this book report to do, book reports, or like, not book report, but like, what's the other one? There's book reports, and there's
Final?
some other kind of report.
Schindler's List?
Yeah. Where you have to, like, write about something, and that was the
Like a thesis?
And you have
Thesis?
you have to do the bibliography and all that stuff. We had to do I think it wasn't a book report, but some kind of report on like some state in the U.S. I think I had New York, but and then you have to put it all together. It's like this big project.
For the whole year, or just for that
worst.
semester?
And then you put it off to the end. I think it was just like one semester. I think it was middle school, or maybe it was even elementary, like the end of elementary. But you know it's gonna all be done one day. And then, but like, you gotta get that good grade. You know?
Did you get good grades as a kid?
At the very beginning, I got pretty good grades, and then
What were we talking about beginning? Like elementary or high school or middle school?
elementary, I got pretty good grades. But one time I got a D in gym when I was like in kindergarten, and I had no idea why I got a D in gym. And I didn't really question it. How did I get a D? It might have been an F, actually, like equivalent of an F. They used kind of a different system, sort of like for kindergartners.
Did you guys have different like tests? You know, like how fast you can run a mile, or how far you can stretch, how many pull-ups you can do, that kind of stuff?
That thing.
Do you think?
I gotta make it right here.
Yeah.
This is for Bird Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. When I was in kindergarten, I was like Superman and all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you get a D or F?
That was like the next year, but it wasn't about performance with like it must have been about participation or something. Somehow I don't think that could have. There had to have been some kind of mistake. And then I remember in like middle school, I had some big report we were supposed to do, but we weren't doing it at all like during the class. There was just something they threw at us. You had to do it and then turn it in, and I just didn't do it.
Why?
I just forgot when it was. I didn't like keep a schedule or anything like that. And then I'll turn it in. I think maybe I did it the night before. She might have given us a reminder, like, okay, guys, so your paper's gonna be due like tomorrow. Oh, what? I gotta make a report on like Paleolithic or something or other. Oh my goodness. I'm sure there's better ways to do school. I don't think I'm a dumb kid, but it's like they just shove you into this system of, and then you know.
Did you ever feel I feel like when I was in like elementary school, up till maybe 3rd grade or something, like things were just too easy. Like it felt like.
Yeah, me too.
It was like 1 + 3. Really? This is what we're doing? Like it just felt dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Do you think it's just everybody felt that way, or is it just?
I'm just trying to get everybody up to speed.
I'm like, this is really stupid. These are easy questions. Like, you know, like it wasn't even a challenge.
Yeah, like kindergarten through 2nd grade, it kind of felt like
I was
that.
like. I don't know if you guys, did you guys have, I don't know if it's just our school or what, but it'd be interesting to hear. like we had normal classes, right? And then there was a select group of kids that were like advanced. I forget what they called them, and they put them in a different level. And they were like the I don't know how to describe it, but they were kind of like segregated a little bit because they were upper level. But and I forget what they called them. But anyway, it was like I think 4th grade or something. So it was usually like 4 or 5 kids from each class or something that would take a different, I guess, advanced course or something. And they said, "Oh, we're gonna test you to see if you're gonna be in this class." You know, I guess because I did good grades or whatever. And I remember it was just me and this woman. I guess she was a teacher or something. And they were just questions, you know, math questions or whatever, you know. And I just said, "Oh, just try to figure it out," you know. And I think I failed really bad because she was like, I would answer it, and she was like, you can take your time if you want. You can think about it, you know, kind of helping me a little bit." And I was like, I don't know these. And
so you're bound to be in this group. You're Asian.
I think I was the only Asian in the whole school or something, or maybe it was another one. It's always like that. But I guess I failed, and I didn't go in that thing.
This is just like that Clarence episode that you haven't seen because you don't watch Clarence.
Well, here's my thing. It's like, it's hard for me to watch cartoons that I don't like the artwork of.
You don't like the artwork of Clarence?
It's okay. It's not bad, but I have to really like it.
You gotta see it all moving. You gotta see it all together and doing its thing. You can't just see it isolated like that. Because that's how I kind of felt about it too. I think.
Maybe.
Like I wasn't grabbed by it. I wasn't like, wow.
Yeah, I'm not grabbed by it.
As far as the animation goes, it's really good.
Really? It
Yeah.
was kind of average to me. No, I mean it's okay.
No, just the movements and stuff, and just the reality of it, and how they like do these little like there's so many little gems of realism in that show. I mean, like not realism, but like like it'll do something that's just like, yeah, that's exactly how somebody would do something, but I've never seen it like animated like that. That kind of thing. There's lots of that. And
you ever see? That's how I feel about Chowder too. People always rave about Chowder, and I've never watched it because it's just the art style is not. It's okay, just not like something.
I don't know anything about Chowder.
You know what I'm talking about though? What it looks like.
No.
They did this thing where it was actually pretty cool, where they would have a pattern, and the pattern would move independently of whatever it is. Does that make sense? So there's a pattern on a hat, like it would just move differently, like its own little background, like its own little portal,
Okay.
or it'd be flat, you know,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't. So it's just kind of an interesting effect.
What's the characters? Is it little kids?
I think it's a cat. It's a human cat, and a wizard.
Clarence is really good, man.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Just like the stuff we're talking about, like all these issues, having to do with kids, and like stuff that you might have dealt with growing up. Like it sort of goes through some of that and just sort of makes sense of it a little bit, like it talks about reality, but it does it through. It does it like it goes to the source of it. Like we were kids once, little kids.
So it's just relatable.
It goes to the heart of it. Like it all comes from what our reality was as little kids. It all kind of started there.
Makes sense.
And it uses that as its like
springboard.
It just deals with that directly. So you're like, oh yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's why it happened.
We need something to jump on the window.
Somebody knock on the door.
Sae Mee.
How was your school as a kid? Did you like school? Huh? Yeah? No? How?
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah? You like school? Anything that you didn't like about school as a kid? Or
I like school for hang out.
Hang out?
With friends and hang out. But when school study time?
Were you a good student?
No.
No?
Student is good. I didn't
Good
do
grade?
any bad thing.
Yeah.
For just, but I'm no good for study.
You're not good at studying?
Oh.
How come?
I thought you were a really good student. Back in like high school or something, you were a really good high school student, yeah? You got really good grades? No?
What?
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Good grade?
No.
No good grade?
What's no grade?
Grade?
Grade, like.
A, B, C, D, F?
Do you have the A, B, C, D, or was it a point
we
system?
don't have that.
What do you have?
What?
How do you know if you do good or not? Is it like 100%, 99%, or something like that? Number system, or how do you know if you do good? How do they grade you?
We do test 2-3 months one time. Test.
Yeah.
So math or science, art.
So what's good?
Sports,
What's a good
everything.
what's a good number? What's a bad? You know? How did they grade it? ABs? No, it's not ABC.
Would you just use numbers?
English is most bad.
Yeah, but how do you know? What did they tell you? They say-
It's the test. We do test, and then they give us the number.
What's the number?
Number high.
100 is good, 0 is bad.
Oh, not like that? Oh, okay.
My English is 20 something.
20 out of 100, really? Now it's so good.
If only you could go back and show all those people.
Because to me, I don't need to learn English because I don't go to America. I just live in Korea. Why I learn English and math? I need to know just plus, minus, and by. How say 2 by 2.
Subtract?
For,
Times.
Multiply.
times. And then I just needed to know that in my life. So other thing like pie something.
Pie.
Cherry pie?
And something.
Strawberry pie?
Many crazy thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Who cares, right?
understand.
Yeah, who
so
cares?
Math and English is the worst.
Were your mom and dad angry that you not get good grade, or do they care as much about school? Your grades?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I like to draw,
Mhm.
and my mom and papa like me like to drawing,
Mhm.
hang out, drawing. So they doesn't care about that. They don't
No.
care about the math, English. Mom tried to me teaching English. Some teacher, Korea very cheap teacher come to some system teach English thing.
Oh, to like
The house?
come to the house to tutor,
Yeah,
teach.
but I never do that. I never homework because I don't feel why I have to do that. I don't know. So
That's pretty smart.
yeah. So later, no more. Mom no more talk to me about that. My mom doesn't worry about that. Maybe she don't like it, so.
Does your mom and dad like that you're a caricature artist? Are they happy? Are they proud?
Yeah. They like it.
It's good.
And then in our high school graduator after Korea like have to go university.
Mhm.
Feels like I have to university, but but to me I don't. But now I want to go. If I can, I want to go to school. But before, why I go university? School is high school. Finish after freedom life. To
That's
me.
freedom, right? After
Yeah.
high school is freedom.
Yeah, but if university go again some test and I have to go some time every day. I have to go to school again. So, and yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I don't want to go to school, but I wanted to do caricature.
So after high school, you want to do caricature?
But I don't know how to do, how I run that, I don't have any information.
Mhm.
So I just do the time job. How's it time?
Just a
Part-time job?
Part-time job, and then some search about caricature.
How did you find out about caricature?
Later,
How did you know about caricature?
Korea have like a side word like Facebook. We
Uh-huh.
have another that time
Uh-huh.
like 8 years ago, 7 years ago we had in Korea very popular like Facebook, Sae World's homepage.
Mhm.
So everyone have own Sae World homepage, and I search about the caricature, and then I found the Yanni's company caricature, and they say they teach. I teach caricature, and after all, you can work in here.
Mhm.
The information is then. Yeah, I work here.
But how did you first see caricature? Did you just see a picture or somebody? How did you know about caricature? You know, when did you first see it? Do you remember when you first saw it?
I don't
Somebody
remember
drawing in
that.
the
Just
street, or-
no, I didn't see that. And then, but at the high school, me and my friends hang out at the another art academy, and then, but I like to draw friends like characters, just a simple character.
Mhm.
And they are also fun. So I want to do like a job. I want to do like this job. And then later I see caricature. Oh, I think naturally. Oh, I like this, and then naturally find that
Is it called caricature in Korean? What do you call it?
caricature.
Really? Just same word?
Mm.
Oh.
And I found the Yanni's company, and then I started. Then later, but nowadays I feel some I need to study.
Study English?
No, I want to more study art.
Huh. So you knew you want to do caricature pretty early, huh? After high school?
Yeah.
That's pretty early. When did you want to know a caricature that you wanted to do caricature? Was there a point, Aaron, that you're like, no, this is what I want to do? When did you get the bug?
I mean, I always liked drawing caricatures and stuff, but I thought two things I thought about live caricature before I got involved with it is, A, that's impossible. I could never do that. That's too cool.
Where did you see it?
And B, that's not art. That's not.
Oh, you thought it wasn't legit?
That's lame. That's not real, like, serious stuff. So I thought these two things that are so, it's too hard. It's impossible. And B, it's not important. It's not.
Where did you see it though? Did you see like in a theme park, or how did you?
Yeah, I used to see it like at Cedar Point.
Oh, okay.
People doing it there, and I saw, I remember seeing. I must have saw somebody doing it really good when I was younger, because I saw somebody doing something really cool. I have some memory of that, but I don't know anything beyond that. I saw it happening. I just saw the brushes, the marks were going down so cool. It's like, what kind of mark? I had that same thought that everybody has. What kind of marker is that? But it was partly the marker back then. They had those awesome design markers, so they could really do cool stuff with those design markers. How about you, Chris?
I don't have any recollection of seeing characters, live characters at all. Like I don't remember going to a theme park and being wowed or anything or knowing anything about it. Like I just only characters I knew were mostly from, I guess, things I've seen. And like back in the day, like Entertainment Weekly would do a lot of them.
Yeah.
And Rolling Stones would have a lot of cool characters of celebrities, and I would just like love them and just do characters on my own for fun and just research them. But I didn't know anything about live characters at all until I was on an art board, and people were talking about Commons Art Shops, who does most of the characters in the U.S. And funny enough, Joe Bloom was on it, and he actually critiqued I was like, I think I'm gonna look up Commons and I'm gonna submit these samples, and Joe Bloom critiqued it. Actually, it's kind of funny. It was like 8 years ago.
Just 8 years ago? It was more than 8, you know?
No, it's 8. I started 8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then I got the bug, and as soon as I started, it's like, don't want to do anything else. That's it. And still don't want to do anything else. It's pretty cool. I love it.